What do German women like the most? You won't believe it. So what do German women like the most? To answer this question, I have to go back to my elementary school days. So back then, the boys were always wondering what the girls are giggling about. We would always be seeing them standing together in the schoolyard, looking at some magazines. Now, wow, this is so cool, he's so cute, isn't he beautiful, and so on. So basically what we were thinking was, maybe some Hollywood stars. What we didn't know, they were talking about horses. Yes, horses, like long-faced horses. Now, what they were looking at were horse magazines. Yes, Germany has horse magazines. The most famous one is Wendy. Now these magazines, it has been a real pop culture in Germany, and these magazines have been selling like crazy, and young girls, they especially like these horse magazines. Now what are these magazines about? Basically, they kind of introduce horses and people who take care of horses. They share horseback riding tips and so on, and they also have stories in them. Now these stories are kind of special. It usually talks about the experience of a girl with her horse. And then there's also horse novels. Now, many of these novels are kind of very generic. Like the usual plot is like this. A girl walks into a forest and finds a horse. Now, this horse for some reason is hurt. So the girl takes the horse home, takes care of the horse, and then finds out that the horse is actually a detective. Yes, a detective. Of course, what happens is the horse gets healthy again, and the girl starts collaborating with this horse, and they are solving crimes together. So they work on cases together, they arrest criminals, and so on and so on. And now you might think, no one's going to read this kind of stuff, but you're totally wrong. This is a real subculture in Germany, and many, many people read these stories. So they're selling very well, and it's a real industry. So I asked many people in other countries if horses are also that popular, and no, they're not. But in Germany, it doesn't matter if you're in the north, in the south, in the east, in the west, all young women like horses. So for some reason, it really is a genuine German cultural thing. And now you know another bizarre fact about German culture. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.